Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. Today's a no camera day, as I'm sure you've noticed. Today we're going to be playing Coffee Talk, which is basically, as I understand it, a game where you're basically playing as a coffee barista and mixing people's drink orders and talking to them about their problems and shit. So basically, like, what everyone thinks bartenders are supposed to do when it's not actually their fucking job. So yeah, and I thought that this game had some queer themes, but apparently it's not nearly as gay as I thought it was, because I got some spoilers when I was looking up the content warnings. So that's fun. So I don't know, we'll see how this goes. I'm also a little tired, so if this is challenging on the brain in any way, I might be in trouble. Okay. What is your name? Well, I guess I'll just use Fae. But if I don't get they, them pronouns, then I'm gonna be pissed. Yes. Play game. What is this, a coffee shop in the Fallout world? Well, people have complicated lives and they talk about things. I don't know. Seattle 2020. A city filled with dreams and madness. A time when the great war between races is but a footnote in history. A time when anyone can dream of being whatever they want to be. Interesting. And have those dreams crushed before they can even be discussed. But still, it is a place and time where anything can happen. Interesting. Oh yeah, another thing about this game. There's like a non-human creatures in this game, and they've like mixed into human society, basically. It is when the elves have left the forest to build their startups, when the dwarves have emerged from their caves to start their automotive empires, when the orcs have put down their axes and started using computers to improve their lives, and when humans live among them as driven as ever. Oh, so not Fallout, but Skyrim, yeah. I mean, Skyrim, but with less fighting and bandits and shit. It is a city that holds the many dreams and stories of its people. It's interesting how the credits are in the beginning. Most of these stories are left untold. But some few find solace in the embrace of bricks and wood and glass. They are told over drinks, then take up residence in some stranger's memories. In one corner of the city stands a coffee shop. A place that is only open when the sun is sleeping. Fascinating. My kind of coffee shop. A place where people share their stories. And these are their stories. Thursday, September 22nd, 2020. Oh, it's you. Hey Faye, how's the night so far? It's calm, as usual. We've got a slight problem, though. What happened? My supplier made some logistical errors. I don't have half of my ingredients today. Great. Man, that's a bummer. Don't worry. I can still serve the caffeine you desperately need. That's good to hear. Anyway, let me set things up first. You're our first customer, after all. Don't worry, take your time. I'm a writer, not an editor. So I'm used to taking things slow. Writer's block again? You got that right. What are you writing now? Do you remember my plan to... Pardon the interruption. The machine is ready. Do you want your triple shot espresso now? Yes, please. And if you forget how to make it, just check your phone, okay? Anyway, I really need that triple shot espresso. Great. Lord. Oh, this is like the text. Interesting. This is the menu. Oh, this is your phone. Okay. Brew pad. Where's the triple shot espresso? Are you gonna tell me how to make it? Gotta be something here that tells you how to make things. Great. Okay, but how do we add the espresso? Okay, so we got coffee, chocolate powder, something I can't access, and milk. So it's gotta just be coffee, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what espresso is. It's just like coffee squared. Like extreme coffee, like without being watered down. Oh shit. Game just froze. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's espresso, but what about triple shot espresso? Or let's try serving it. One cup of triple shot espresso. Special for my only customer tonight. That aroma. Ah, exactly what I need. Okay, so that's right. Good. Anyway, where were we? Your plan to do something? Yes, that. It's not that I hate writing stories for the newspaper, you know. But it seems like the right time for something bigger. So, a novel? Yes. It sounded so simple when I was making the plan. At least you still have your job. In case things go awry. Did I say something wrong? No, you were right. You said something I should have thought about myself. What are you talking about? You know who owns the Evening Whispers? GRA Media, right? Yes. And they are also the biggest book publisher in the country. So, when the opportunity presented itself, I took it. What do you mean by opportunity? Well, I bumped into one of the big guys in the elevator. So, naturally, I pitched my book idea. Come on, don't look at me like that. Are you for real? Yeah, I know. It was such a stupid thing to do. I mean, not necessarily. Something, networking, something. I don't know. I don't know how that shit works. I'm autistic, but you gotta take advantage of your opportunities or whatever. So, how'd they react? Thankfully, he'd seen my short stories. So, he challenged me. If I can get a draft ready in a month, he'll pull some strings, see? And get the fiction publishing division. Sign me up for a publishing deal. That sounds great. What about your job at the Evening Whispers? Do you have time to do both? That's the hard part. I've been secretly working on the novel during office hours. Oof. I'm falling behind on the newspaper's deadlines. If the chief finds out, she'll probably kick me out. Ouch. Well, at least you've got a month to finish the initial draft. That was last week. Again, don't look at me like that. How far along are you? I assume the number of words you have written is not too far from 0? Hey, that's rude. I've written some stuff, you know. May I see it? Well, it was so bad that, well, after reading it, I decided to just delete everything immediately. So, 0. Yes. I really need to finish it in, at most, 2 weeks. And I'll use the extra week to polish and do some editing. Sounds like a plan. If you can pull it off. I know, you don't need to be so cynical about it. That's why I'm here today. I'm hoping to find some inspiration. I wrote some of my best short stories here, you know. Really? Glad this place could be of service. Oh, it looks like someone's coming. Welcome. Hi there. Hello. Good evening. Oh, yeah, okay, they're talking to each other. For here, miss? Yes, please. I'm not really sure what to order, though. What do you recommend? That depends highly on your mood. Ugh. I'm just here to meet my boyfriend. not planning to be awake all night. So definitely no coffee. How about something chocolatey? It's perfect for this weather. That's a good idea, actually. Thank you. You're welcome. Anything with chocolate in, please. Okay, so I guess we're doing hot chocolate then. Green tea, hot. Okay, so let's figure this out. So it's just chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. But what about milk? Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, fine. Dark chocolate, sure, serve it. 1 cup of chocolatey goodness. Thank you. So warm. So, you're waiting for your boyfriend? Yes, he should be here soon. Look at you now. You went from empty to 3 customers in one night. I thought this place would be more crowded, considering it's the only coffee shop that's still open after midnight around here. Because it's the only coffee shop that's still open past midnight, it's mostly empty. Now that you mention it. Is it good for business, having the coffee shop only open at night? Yeah, that's a good question. Definitely not. Yep, what she said. Then why? I just love doing it. And there's always someone longing for a warm drink at this hour. That's fascinating. Pardon me for asking. But how can you survive running the coffee shop like this? That's a secret. Fae here is damn rich, that's a secret. Oh, really? She's exaggerating. Don't worry about it, Fae can manage. I'm sure this place isn't going bankrupt anytime soon. So you'll still have a weird, quiet place to meet up at night. That's good to hear. By the way, are you a regular here? I don't really have anywhere else to go. I'm a writer who works best at night and in the coffee shop. Not so many options for that. Ah, no wonder. She's a pretty good writer, you know. You can find some of her stories in the Evening Whispers. Shut up! Wow, that's really interesting. What kind of things do you cover? I cover the stories of people around town. Personal, interesting, weird stories. I also contribute to their short stories. I love their fiction. You wrote those stories? Thank you. I wrote most of them, but not all. That's so cool. Then are you here to write a new piece? I should be. But I don't even know what to write about. Oh, that must be her boyfriend. Welcome. Hi. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's okay. I had a nice chat with the fine folks here. Hello. Why everyone talks to each other? That's so weird. Like in most coffee shops, you don't do that. Like you don't like. I guess it's because there aren't that many people here. But like, it's a little weird to just like start randomly talking to the people sitting next to you in a coffee shop. Hang on. I'm gonna check connection. Yep, we're good. Hi, would you like to order something? Surprise me. What kind of order is that? Well, I don't really know what to order. Do you have any preferences, sir? Something bitter to keep me awake. With milk. Oh, and draw some latte art on the top. Okay, clearly you do have a preference then. Christ alive. Okay. Coffee with milk. So we're probably gonna do either cappuccino or a cafe latte. Yeah, let's do a cappuccino. So coffee, milk. Damn it. Coffee, milk. Brew. Latte art. How the fuck are we doing latte art? Oh boy, no one has explained to me how to do this. Damn it. Hard. There we go. How do you like... Not working out in my favor. Oh well. I tried. Here's your order. Is this what you call latte art? That's cute. Perfect. Listen, you little shit. I can't fucking draw. I didn't expect that I would have to draw in this game. And no one told me. Okay, anyways. Anyway, I was distracted by some work, plus there's the rain. It's okay, Bailey's. That's his name? I was having a nice chat with them. Oh yeah, I haven't properly introduced myself. I don't care. I'm Bailey's. Oh my, where are my manners? I haven't introduced myself either. You don't have to introduce yourself to your barista. We don't... I don't care. This is why I can't do this job, because I literally don't want to talk to people like this. My name is Lua. Hi, I'm Freya. Nice to meet both of you. I'm Fae. Hey, did you know that Freya here is a writer for the Evening Whispers? Oh, really? I've done some work for them a few times. Oh, what kind of work? I'm a freelance designer and illustrator. I've done some caricatures and infographics for the paper. I assume you were in contact with Steve? Yep, he's a nice guy to work with. Oh, really? No, he isn't. I've dealt with worse clients. Way worse. Yeah, I'm glad he's in the design and visuals department. I wouldn't be able to stand working with him directly. Come on. He's tough to deal with, but definitely not the worst. Oh, of course. No matter how deep you go, there's always another layer of hell. How do you usually deal with bad customers here? The only bad customers this late at night are lost drunks or criminals. That sounds really bad. Nah, they're easy to handle. It's because you're good with your fists. Not as good as your coffee making skill, though. Hi, I'm your barista. My name is Here's Your Fucking Coffee. Now get out. Literally. God, that's me. That's literally me. Me and you both if we were baristas. I'm really regretting the fact that this is a game where I have to read everything out. It's just... But it's fine, I'll survive. Thank you, I'll take that as a compliment. You're welcome. Anyway, I really need to start writing. Whatever it is I'm going to write. So, I'll leave you two. In the hands of our friendly neighborhood barista. Where are you going to write? Oh, not far. Just over at that table in the corner. Next to the windows. That's my spot. Okay, have fun. I'll try. Good luck. Thanks. Should we move to other seats too? Nah, here is good. Okay then. So, how's your day? It was fine. Work was nothing special. I finished my proposal early so I could get out of the office. Plus my boss was in a really good mood all day. That's good. I thought your boss was always a happy-go-lucky person. Well, he is. But today he was happier than usual. I'm not sure what happened, but it was great seeing him smile so much. What about you? Any problems with your latest client? That guy looks like he has evil intent. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, this one's a pain in the ass. You know those memes that depict terrible clients? Well, she fits all the bills. I could go on forever complaining about her, but that won't help me a bit. You should make a meme about her. And lose my current project for a minute of laughter. That might be worth it. You should ask Fae here about how to deal with annoying clients. What sort of person keeps their backpack on while they're sitting? Evil, literally. It's weird and unsettling. Oh yeah? How do you usually deal with annoying customers? The ones you don't need your fist to take care of. I do have my own methods. But it wouldn't be wise to talk about customers to other customers. Now that's one good lesson to learn for the day. Your parents? Yes. So you've talked to them? I did. It didn't end well? No. What did they say? A lot? They won't give us a chance at all? Anyone but an elf. That's what they said. How about you? More or less the same. I got into a fight with my old man. Oh great, we got fantasy racism going on, only it's like modern universe. That's why I'm staying at Farron's place now. They kicked you out? You don't have to do this, you know. They're your family. I can't stand even one more second being a part of them. I might not have a stable income, but I can manage. But still, you don't know what they said about you last night. I'm sorry. What did they say about me? Or about my race, I assume. Forget it. I want to know. Just the same old shit. Mumbling about how elves are holy creatures. About our immortality. About how even if I outlive you... What? Nothing. About how if you outlive me... no other elves would want to be with an elf that's already been tainted by a lowly succubus. That's exactly what they said. So this is it then? The end of our relationship? Doesn't have to be. Hang on. Got something stuck under my nails. Yeah, have I done the why fantasy racism is problematic spiel on my channel yet? I forget. I might have, but might as well do it again. Based on things that I've heard from various racialized people of color, and also just like things that I've kind of now observed. Basically, the thing about fantasy racism is it makes racism and racist discrimination into a thing about like being different species, like being like some kind of like fantasy creature of some kind, like basically being inhuman. And like it pretends, or it like makes I'm not explaining this very well, it like makes racism into a thing that is almost kind of seems more justifiable, because like it's kind of understandable to be like to have like reservations about like, for example, vampires, or like basically like you know, like all these different like creatures with different like powers, and like they may or may not be like demonic in some way. Like basically, fundamentally, I think the root of it is like you're not human, especially when you're like juxtaposing them against human beings, and it's like the thing about that is like they are different. Like you are fundamentally like biologically a different species, and like it makes, and like comparing that in like an allegory way to like racism of our world, it sort of implies that that racism exists against people of color because they are fundamentally biologically different, or somehow like less human than white people. And like it may not be what like writers are intending to do with those allegories, but it kind of works out that way. Also, it makes racism look kind of justifiable because, like I said, it's kind of understandable to, like, for example, if we think about Detroit Become Human, for example, it's understandable to have, like, reservations about androids getting their autonomy if, like, you're used to, like, technology just being technology and existing to serve you. And, like, all of a sudden, like, these robots have free will, and like that is scary because you're kind of like, well, what's gonna come of this? What are they gonna do? Like it makes sense to have like a bit of like worry about that, and like so it makes like racist discrimination into something that is like somewhat justifiable, I think I said that already, but like, I'm basically butchering the explanation of this, but like, there are people who have explained this a lot better than me. But basically that's, I think, the general gist of it. Like, it's a flawed allegory, fundamentally. And also, like, it often doesn't deal with actual racism, because it, like, sort of pretends that, like, racism is a thing of the past, like, racism between, like, human races. And, like, that's flawed because it isn't, and it just, like, puts all that stuff to the side in favor of, like, focusing on fake oppression between, like, non-human entities, and it's just weird and problematic and flawed. So yeah, that's the spiel. Meanwhile, she looks alternatively sad, bored, suspicious, and tired. If this is what this relationship is doing for her, then it's better to end. Yeah, probably. You know, our families will never agree. We can just continue like this. What do you mean? They don't need to know that we're still dating. We can just continue the way we've always been, without them knowing. And then what? Do you want to be hiding our relationship for the rest of eternity? We're not like humans, you know. We can't just elope. And you won't get permission because you're too old. Though I don't care about their permission. I'll be glad to sever my family ties if I have to. I can't let you do that. You'll lose your immortality. If I get to spend my life with you, I don't mind. I don't mind a bit. You're making this hard for both of us. Do you feel happy when you're with me? Of course I do. When you don't look happy, then you don't need any more reasons. You know we're perfect for each other. You don't even need to look deep down. Trust me, we can do this together. I can't think about this clearly right now. We'll talk later. Lua, wait. I'm sorry you had to listen to our problems. Yeah, and this is kind of like a bit allegorical in like the sense of queerness too. Like, your family will never accept your relationship, and they're like threatening to disown you and shit, and you end up in a situation where you have to choose between your relationship and like your family. Like, I don't know, like, it's complicated because, like, Western individualism preaches this narrative that you always need to be looking out for number one, and, like, if your family's not supportive or, like, is not, accepting a part of you, then you should just cut ties with them and, like, cut them off because you don't need them. And, like, sometimes that is the only option if they just refuse to compromise. But I think we have this narrative, particularly in Western society, that, like, that's always the right option, and, like, you should always cut people out because you need to take care of yourself. And, like, I think that's very individualist, and also, like, can be kind of dangerous sometimes, especially for people who, like, especially, like, people of color, for example, who have, like, very, like, cultural ties to their family and want to, like, stay close to their family for, like, specific, like, cultural reasons of, like, not just collectivism, but also, like, generational, like, you know what I mean? I can't say words, I'm tired, but yeah, it's like, it's complicated. That's alright. This coffee shop has seen all kinds of stories. I do hope yours will have a happy ending. I hope so too. Do you have any alcohol? Sadly, no. That's a bummer. Yeah, this is a coffee shop, buddy. Well, do you have anything that's warm and can calm me down? Are you gonna finish your cappuccino first? Do you like green tea lattes? Green tea lattes? I'll take one. Okay. How do I make a green tea latte? Fucking hell. Oh shit, hang on, the overlay's blocking me. Give me a minute. Green tea latte. Okay, green tea, milk. Great, so green tea, milk. That actually looks pretty good. Here's your green tea latte. This is good. Thank you for this. By the way, are you married? Me? No. Do you have someone you love? I love this coffee shop. That's a very mood. But I'm sure that's not the answer you're looking for. I didn't really have any expectations. Man, out of all the people in the whole world, why did I fall for her? You can't choose who you fall in love with. You can if you try hard enough. At least that's what my old man said. He really is one pretentious elf. But I guess all of them are. Entitled, pretentious, immortal douchebags. At least you have an eternity to learn and change. I don't know, being immortal doesn't sound so great. I think I would probably go insane and end up killing someone. Or... I don't know. Doing something crazy. Or an eternity to be an eternal asshole. Anyway, I need to go now and probably drink myself under until the sun rises. Yeah, because that's healthy. There's still a while until sunrise. More time for me to drink then. See you around. See you around too, Miss Freya. Thank you. Do visit again. You were listening from the corner? Yes. Poor souls. I hope they find a way to be together. Me too. Anyway, I need to leave. I have to get up earlier than usual tomorrow. Okay. I think I'm gonna close up the shop up after this. That's pretty early. I know. After the rest of the deliveries come in tomorrow, I'll open as usual. Okay, you have a good night then. You too. Oh, so this is split over multiple nights. I didn't know that. Wednesday, September 23rd, 2020. Hang on. The zombie virus from Africa may have reached Seattle. Okay. Something about the framing of this seems a little racist. I don't know. They're playing game. Oh Jesus, I can't speak. They're on Game Assist. Sarah's playing The Walking Dead. Telltale's The Walking Dead, and we were talking a bit about the racialized nature of like zombies, and how like the way people like speak about and like characterize zombies in stories is often like racialized, like because the way they're like portrayed as like hordes, like coming in like hordes and carrying like diseases and shit like that is like similar to like racist tropes about certain types of people of color. And I think there was something else they said too that I can't remember right now, but I don't know, like whenever I think about like, I think there's always like a racialized nature to lots of monster stories because we live in a society, right? Like we could talk a lot about vampires and like how they're often racialized as white in the sense that like they have like this like elitist, like aristocratic like power often, and they're like feeding off of often like more vulnerable people, and like they're often very concerned with like blood purity, especially in like Vampire the Masquerade, for example, and like the strength of blood. And that's very it's giving eugenics. Seattle groceries distribution problems harm local restaurants. Fire plans to enforce stricter regulations to manage illegal immigration. Okay, start the day. I have to reset my overlay. Here we go. Good evening. Good gracious. What is wrong with you? Can't you just enter like a normal customer? I'm sorry. I'm so excited to share this with you. What are you talking about? I know what to write for my novel. Is it one of your impulsive temporary ideas again? Okay, that's kind of rude. Hey, don't be rude. I'm being serious here. Okay, just tell me, what are you going to write about this coffee shop? Huh? What? I'm going to write stories about this coffee shop and the people who come here. Are you for real? Yes. What if I say you can't do that? I'm not asking permission. That's like a breach of the customer's personal lives, you know? Relax, I know that. I just need some inspiration from this place. The stories themselves will be loosely based on what I hear and see here. How loosely based? Knife Walker novel versus movie level loosely based? The old one? Of course I'm talking about the old one. That's already very different, you know? You can't get more different than that. I mean, it's not like I can tell you not to write about a coffee shop, right? No, you can't. Although you can just ban me from coming. Okay, you're banned. What? Just kidding. I wouldn't do that to my loyal customer. Very funny. Thanks for not banning me, though. Anyway, I'm really excited to see who's gonna come tonight. I wonder what kind of stories they'll have. Oh, great, it's a cop. Good evening, y'all. Good evening, Officer Georgie. Hey, Pop. Seems like you're in high spirits this evening, Miss Freya. And please, Fae, no need to be that formal with me. We're both on duty here. Hence the formalities. Oh god. You are as stiff as ever. Anyway, I have a shift tonight. So I'll need the usual. You have all the ingredients today? Not everything, but more than yesterday. Except for tea. I'm out of tea. You still remember my favorite, right? Coffee with a hint of sweetness. You got that right. Make sure not to use milk. Yeah. Thanks to your Tomachill profile, everyone knows you're lactose intolerant, Georgie. Anyway, a cup of sweet, healthy coffee, please. Great, okay, so what's the sweetener? Very confused. What's Tomachill? Freya. Birthday, 29th of January. Writer for the evening. Whisperers, talks about mundane things, art and life in general. Georgie. Birthday, 1st of June. Gala. Lua. Yeah, I think we already saw Lua. Birthday, October 2nd. And Bailey's. 10th of August, birthday. Freelance designer and #1 pumpkin spice fan. Freelance designer, museum and art gallery frequenter, art school graduate, will draw and design for food and shelter. Okay. Okay, so how am I using sweetener then? I'm gonna murder someone. Oh, there we go. Honey and ginger. So I guess I could put honey in it? That doesn't seem right, but I don't think ginger is sweet, so whatever. Honey coffee. Sure, why not? Coffee with honey for the man on duty. Not everyone can imagine that. Bleh, can't speak. Not everyone can manage this combination as well as you. Oh, great! It's right. I should have just fucked up his order on purpose, but I am committed to doing the game properly. Thank you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything myself. Provide me with service like you gave the old pop here, please. What are you having? You still need to ask, huh? You never know. Espresso, of course. The one and only espresso. Great, so coffee. Starless night sky for the green-haired. A starless night sky for the green-haired fairy. I'm not even sure whether that's a compliment or not. This is perfect. So, how's everything going at the paper, Miss Freya? As usual. Awful. She's making a risky deal with her boss. Yeah, pretty much. What kind of deal? A possibly life-altering deal? Very dangerous one at that. Okay. A deal she regretted. Not that much. Folks, seriously. Care to share the details properly? You tell him. It's your life, you tell him. Okay, she's secretly using her working hours to do something else. Something like writing her own novel. You got balls, I can tell you that. She does. Thank you. How's the leap of faith going so far? It's not slowing down, that's for sure. And I haven't seen any safe haystacks to fall into. Good luck with that. Don't worry, she's not losing her job, at least. Not yet. Her life will be pretty hard if she messes this thing up, though. Thank you for the reminder. So yeah, as Fae said, my editor-in-chief doesn't know about it yet. My novel is going to be published by our parent company anyway. So technically I'm still doing work for the company. She'll be really pissed if she finds out, though. Wait, is stealing time a crime? Technically I might have to arrest you. Oh, fuck off, cop. Hey, you do it all the time too. Those are just coffee breaks. Sometimes they might take longer than they're meant to. But still, coffee breaks. Oh, fuck you. You're making me feel worse by saying that. You should feel bad. I mean, let's not all be sluts to capitalism, please. It's not the end of the goddamn world. Stop adding salt to the wound, okay? It's just a fact. Huh. I'm not sure whether this will make you feel better or not. But if your writing career goes up in flames, the police force is always looking for people with balls as big as yours. Oh, fuck no. Absolutely not. Just don't mention that you like to do other things during working hours. I want to say thanks, but I feel like I should be offended. You should be offended. I'm sure you'll do just fine, Miss Freya. Do you have any idea what you're going to write? I have, actually. Oh, good. What will it be about? A coffee shop and the stories people tell inside? You're letting her do that? There's no stopping her. What's wrong? Please don't write about any shady-looking police officers who have to take breaks more than they should inside the coffee shop near their post. I will definitely write about that police officer. He'll make a good comedic character. Was that a compliment or you're making fun of me, eh? I would call that a compliment. Is it? I don't think so. Hey, what do you have against me tonight? Faye is probably worried about losing customers due to breach of privacy. Come on, it's not like I'll be using real names. No, dramatize most things I've heard, of course. That's even worse. Here's the thing. The stories I've heard, they'll only be the inspiration for what I write. By the way, as someone stationed here, I assume you've heard a lot of stories from the people around here, right? No. Come on. Nope. No. You helped me once with one of the stories I wrote for the paper. The one about the secretly rich beggar hanging around the block. Okay. I'm sure you can give me other interesting tips. I helped you more than once, actually. What, really? Now it's my turn to say, come on. What stories are you talking about? You asked for information about the busker. The one who's always playing his guitar, always got a rose with him. Oh yeah, that guy. Yes, poor guy. Hearing about your girlfriend passing during an investigation is... I don't know. It's hard. You took it quite well, to be honest. It was hard, but at least you gave him closure. He never complained that you used his story for the paper? I got his blessing before giving it to the editors. Yeah, there's something about journalists that rubs me the wrong way. Like, there's, I think, sometimes an exploitation of tragedy and people's trauma, and like a lack of respect for human decency that I don't love. Like, I think I talked about this a bit in my Life is Strange stream. But yeah. Well, at least he's become more popular since the article was published. More income for someone in his line of work. Yeah, the rose has become some kind of prop for him now. Anyway, back to the topic. Any hot tips? Okay. Have you heard about this one girl? Ooh, tell me. Lately, this girl's been coming to a coffee shop in the area more than before. She's pretty weird. I don't know what her deal is. But she has bright green hair. Oh, come on! I was so excited to hear about something real. You think you're not real? Wow, that went deep fast. Faster than my career going downhill. Hey, what's with the sudden mood? Yeah, cheer up, girl. Ugh. Sorry, I'm having mood swings because of the pressure. Yeah, it's fine. It's entirely understandable. You'll do just fine. I mean, you're great with your short stories. By the way, why this coffee shop? Because I spend a lot of my time here, I guess. And then there's this couple that visited the coffee shop yesterday. What about them? They're going through a pretty hard time together. You know, different races, different cultures, families don't approve. When I heard their story, I kind of felt their pain. What's happening to them happens to a lot of people. It's been told in fictional form countless times before. But it's always an interesting topic to discuss. Are they regulars here? Nope. The girl visited this place before, if I'm not mistaken. She was with her coworkers or clients, helping her friend sober up, I guess. You gave people coffee to sober up? Of course not. Some folks request coffee, but I recommend against it. Usually end up getting them tea, hot chocolate, or just plain water. That's nice of you. I hope they don't get pissed about the wrong order. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Good for you. Anyway, look at the time. It's time for my shift. Oh yeah, go on and do your job, old man. Don't forget to share anything interesting you hear with me. Let's not make this a habit. Can't promise you that. Okay then, see you later, everyone. Please go away. Take care, Officer Georgie. Later. There we go. Oh, yeah. Born and raised in Seattle, a lactose-intolerant cop. Jesus. Myself, Sam, journalist and short story writer. You can read my surreal and weird short stories at the Evening Whispers, idolized and inspired to be someone like Gil Naiman or Maruki Harukami. I think I need to go back to my writing. No offense, but I need to concentrate like crazy. So I'll move to my usual corner. Good luck with the writing. And don't forget to keep yourself hydrated. Here, take this glass of water. Oh, you're just the best, Faye. You're welcome. Okay, off to the world of imagination I go. Go on. Is that it for this night?